You're sitting by the airport window, watching a massive jet accelerate down the runway. It's powerful, loud, unstoppable. But then, out of nowhere, a small bird flies into its path. Just a tiny bird, maybe a seagull, maybe a pigeon. You wouldn't think it could do much harm to something weighing over 100 tons. But in that 1 second, boom, the engine makes a loud bang, smoke bursts out, and the aircraft starts to shake. The pilot immediately takes control, aborts takeoff, and within moments, fire trucks rush toward the plane. What just happened? How can something as fragile as a bird cause this much chaos to a multi-million-dollar jet engine? This is what aviation engineers call bird strike, one of the most dangerous and unpredictable threats in aviation. Every year, thousands of birds collide with aircraft around the world. Most happen on or near airports during takeoff or landing. But what makes this so serious is when the bird gets sucked inside the engine, something known as engine ingestion. And once that happens, everything changes in a split second. So let's understand what really happens when a jet engine eats a bird. Inside that shiny turbine, air is being sucked in at nearly 1,000 kilometers per hour. Blades the size of car doors spin at 10,000 revolutions per minute, slicing through air and compressing it to generate thousands of pounds of thrust. When a bird enters this spinning vortex, it's instantly torn apart. But the story doesn't end there. The engine is designed to handle small debris, rain, hail, even small pebbles, but not dense biological matter. A bird's body, especially large ones like geese, is made of flesh, bones, and fluids. And when that slams into turbine blades spinning at supersonic speed, it's like throwing rocks into a blender. The first stage fan blades get damaged, distorted, or even completely broken off. And when that happens, the damage spreads fast. A single broken blade can knock into others, sending metal fragments flying through the compressor like shrapnel. In a matter of milliseconds, the entire engine can lose balance, leading to vibrations, flames, or even a complete engine failure. Now, this doesn't always mean the plane will crash. In fact, most modern jet engines, like those on Boeing or Airbus aircraft, are built to contain bird strikes. Engineers test them by firing frozen chickens, yes, really, into spinning engines using special cannons to simulate real-life impacts. It sounds crazy, but this is how they make sure the engine can survive at least 1 or 2 bird strikes without exploding. If the engine can contain the debris inside without breaking apart or tearing the fuselage, it passes certification. If it explodes outward, it fails. Because remember, it's not just about losing power. The bigger danger is uncontained failure, where engine fragments puncture the wings or fuel tanks. One of the most famous real-life examples is U.S. Airways Flight 1549, the Miracle on the Hudson. In 2009, Captain Chesley Sullenberger's Airbus A320 flew into a flock of geese just after takeoff from New York's LaGuardia Airport. Within seconds, both engines were destroyed. The aircraft lost all power, but Sully and his co-pilot managed to glide and land safely on the Hudson River, saving all 155 people on board. That moment changed aviation history and showed just how dangerous and unpredictable bird ingestion can be. So what do pilots do when this happens? The moment a bird strike is detected, usually through a loud bang, sudden vibration, or power loss, pilots follow strict procedures. If it's during takeoff and below a certain speed, they'll abort immediately. If it happens mid-air, they'll shut down the affected engine and rely on the remaining one. Commercial jets are designed to fly safely even on a single engine. The crew then declares an emergency and returns to the nearest airport. You may not even realize how close that flight came to disaster, because in most cases, pilots are trained to handle it calmly.